Good evening, guys. Hope you're all well. Just let me know if you can hear me okay. Awesome. Glad you can hear me. That makes things easier for me. Welcome, guys, to this stream. So what we have here is the latest version of the Zebo 737. Haven't tried it yet, so I'm hoping there are no issues. But one way to find out. So I'm also running the latest version of X-Plane. It's beta 5. So it's smoother than the other ones, but it still has its issues, to be honest. But it's expected because it's only a beta, isn't it? So it's all good. So just want to make sure. Last time when I tried to do this, there was issues with the nav system. So I'm hoping it's going to be all right, but we'll see. One way to find out. Yeah, the Zebo 737 is absolutely amazing, and it's just crazy that it's free. It really is. I mean, how can anyone argue about it? There are minor issues and that kind of stuff. It's just incredible. It really is. It beats a lot of the payware stuff as well, to be fair. Okay, let's see if this... let's make sure all the settings all... Okay, that's good. It remembered all my previous settings, so that hasn't messed up, so that's good. Okay, I'm hoping it's not going to give us any errors. Okay, let's try it. Let's just tell it our position. Get rid of that message. And that one, put it in there. Okay, I'm hoping that should be all good. So we're going to head to Southampton for our first flight, and we'll decide what we'll do afterwards. Someone give me a fictional Ryanair flight number. So I'm going to do first. Actually, let's get the lights on so I can switch off this torch. There we go. So just go back a page, go here, let's do Echo Golf November X-Ray, which is East Midlands Airport, that's where we are right now. Welcome to those of you who've just joined. Okay, so is this on? Okay, let's brighten it up a little bit. What's ATIS? 12822.
East Midlands information mine.
Okay, let's see what runway is the active runway.
Weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility 10. Sky conditions 1900 broken. 3900 broken. Temperature 5. Dew point 4. Altimeter 298. Arriving runway 09. Departing runway 09. Advise on initial contact.
Okay, Foxtrot Romeo 532. Okay, let's just make sure this is all going to be alright.
Midlands information mine. 400 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility 10. Sky conditions 1900 broken. 3900 broken. Temperature 5. Dew point 4. Altimeter 298. Arriving runway 09.
09.
Runway 09. Advise on initial contact. You have mine.
Okay, cool. Right, so let's do what we need to do. Let's go up here. So we're at East Midland, Stirling. East Midlands Airport. It's just on the edge of the Orb X South scenery. Any more north, and then we don't have the scenery for Orb X. Okay, I think that's all good. Let's put that up. What else we need to do? I think this has remembered all my settings from before. I'm not sure if that's deliberate. I didn't realise it saved the state.
The cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Well, we're not quite ready yet, actually. I shouldn't have put the anti-collision lights on. Okay, so I think... see? Fault. That's interesting. Did that last time. Not sure why. Has anyone else had issues with this? It's quite annoying, actually. Okay, let's stay on ground power for now. Let's see whether that's one of the issues. Yeah, it's interesting. I hope it doesn't say fault again, because if it says fault, we're going to have to cheat a little bit. There we go, fault. Anyone else had experience with this? Why it's tripping? It's quite annoying. Very, very strange. Is it possible to play? Yes, you can. You can run it with the i5 and GTX 1050. I'm not sure what it would be like in terms of performance. To be honest, I could not tell you. Spitfire, it was doing this even in the previous version. I think F. So I think this is M. But it's bizarre. Very strange why it's doing that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it needs to be on nav. It's gonna come up with a fault, I guarantee it. It says 1 minute because I've got it on unrealistic, so it should just do it quite quickly. But I guarantee it'll come up with a fault. Which is frustrating. Because the only other way would be to reload the aircraft, but start with engines on, which is not what I want to do, but I might be forced to do that. Okay, that should... It's going to come up, you're going to hear ping, and then it's going to say fault. Can almost guarantee it. Oops. Yeah, I might need to cheat. Hi Q Vlogs, welcome to the stream. Welcome anyone else who's just joined. We're just trying to get this working. Not sure whether that's actually done the trick yet. Pretty sure it needs to go in, yeah, you see, as soon as we go into nav mode. We'll try one more time. I can almost guarantee it's not going to work, but it's interesting. Oh, okay, it's just a test. Last time, and if it doesn't work, we're just going to have to do it the cheating way. Is this asking me for position again? Let's see. Yeah, it is. Let's do last position. We're gonna get lucky? Somehow I don't think so, but we'll see. Nope, fault. Right. Let's do this the ugly way. Robert, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, mate. Okay, there we go. It's the only way. That's interesting. It's still showing a fault there. Could be, let's see. Oops. Could be a bug because of the because it's in beta version. Okay, let's try again. 53209.
Guys, the wheel's on board.
And the temperature is 5 degrees. OAT, which is outside air temperature, that is. Okay, well, I think it should be okay. What I'm going to do is just grab this put it here for a second whilst I do our flight. Let's go next page. So we want to do Mike 605. That's interesting. It did this with the Airbus. Okay, let's do Daventry, which is Delta Tango Yankee. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, that's my mistake actually. So Mike 605 in here via Silver. It's better. And then we do Mike 183. I had no idea this tab, the AVI tab, actually it does the flights automatically sets a flight route for you. That's pretty cool. So Compton, which is CPT Charlie Papa Tango, and then we need Yankee 321. Don't worry guys, we'll get going very soon. And we need Papa Echo Papa India Sierra. And then Quebec 41, although this didn't work yesterday. It works this time. And then Sierra Alpha Mike. Okay, so we just go to departure 09. Just wondering whether let's do that. We can reshuffle that shortly. That's better. And then arrival. Expect. Let's do that. Okay, so hopefully that should be it. Let's just zoom out of that. Okay, something's odd there because it's suddenly gone off. Okay, that's probably why. Any other discontinuities? Not sure where that magenta line's going, that's quite odd, but if we do step, see, that's all good. Silver, Compton, this, yeah, all seems alright. Cool. I think we're ready to go now. Let's do this. Let's try and put this back. It's a bit fiddly sometimes, as you can see.
Speaking on behalf of all the crew, welcome on board this flight. We expect to be departing on schedule today, and whether on
It's unlock there, so you can hear what they're saying.
once again, you're very welcome on board.
Okay, let's finish this stuff off. So she should have done that. Okay, let's do flap 5, 20.2, center of gravity, and let's put all these in here. Next page. Okay, where are we here? Cool. So let's set this to 15,000. I wanted to use the ATC, the X-Plane ATC, but I'm a bit worried. I've not tried it before, so I'm not sure if it's a risky thing to do on live stream. Let's move this out of the way a second. Okay. Let's get this off. Battery, all this looks fine. Wing. Okay, I think all we need now is pushback.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Whoops. Oh well. That should be alright. Or did it cancel it? I think it did cancel it actually.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledge. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
I am ready. I should have done start instead of...
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, cool. Have you tried the ATC then, Robert? Fortnite gameplay. Do you like Captain Canada? Yeah, I have no reason not to like him. Funny guy. He's doing really well too. He puts in a lot of effort in these streams. That's what you need. If you want to be successful in these things, you have to be committed. He's a very likable person. There's no reason why anyone shouldn't like him.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Good, good. Let's do this. So the sun's on its way up. Seems odd that we're pushing back with the engines on, doesn't it?
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Okay, that's all fine. Happy with that. Okay, I'm going to have to close this door. Let's lock it. Let's put that on. I think that's pretty much it. Right. It's interesting why this has suddenly stopped working too. Very odd. Because that's on. May need resetting, I don't know. I feel like this has changed too. Very strange. Never mind. Okay, I think we're good.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tows. Stand by.
Yep, rejected takeoff, and flaps 5. Thank you, Captain Robert. Let's trim.
Tower, MBA 2, Alpha, Alpha.
Let's go back to this. Okay, let's get them up on here. In
Tow is disconnected.
fact,
The bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
let's see, departure, and then 09, Daventry. This is the one I think we... Is that the one?
Runway 9, you're clear to land. Runway 9, MBA 2, Alpha, Alpha.
Pretty sure it was, wasn't it? Daventry 4, okay. Is it on here? There it is. Good, good. Right. All done. Let's do this. We had a few issues, but I think we're good to go now. So not set to... Yeah. Oops. Oh, this is... something's up here. Okay, that should be a bit better. It was veering to the left then. Some strange reason. Love the sound in this aircraft, it's amazing, isn't it? Plane landing. Okay, are you all X-Plane users here, guys? Anyone new to X-Plane? Still thinking about switching to X-Plane?
MBA 2, Alpha, Alpha. Is taxi via 9, Whiskey, Alpha, Juliet, Bravo. Gate, taxi via 9, Whiskey, Alpha.
Okay.
Bravo, MBA 2, Alpha, Alpha.
All good? Hi Sean from Tennessee, welcome to the stream. Spitfire X-Plane for 2 years. It's about the same time as me then.
MBA 2, Alpha, Alpha. Contact ground on 121.90. Contact ground on 1.9. MBA 2, Alpha, Alpha.
Okay, just before we go, I'm just going to change this because it's actually not, it's a bit too sensitive. So this is amazing that they've added this response curve here. So it's a little bit too sensitive still, even though I've got it there. That's interesting. So I didn't know how to use this until I saw Q8 Pilot's video. Made a lot more sense when I watched that. So thank you, Osama. Okay, I think we're good to go. Is he off? He's off. You ready, guys? That sound. There we go, the redders are much better now.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Beautiful. This is actually dawn, Sean. Close enough. Beautiful sky. Look at that. Yeah, same thing really, isn't it? The sun's just the other end of the sky. I mix them up sometimes too. You can see our aircraft on the map there moving. That's pretty cool. Nice little feature. So we're doing our SID, Standard Instrument Departure. Okay, let's set this up. That's interesting. Oops, not that one. That's strange. So there's something's. Ah, there we go. Now it's doing it. I was going to say the autopilot wasn't working for a second. How much time should I fast to pay a PC like yours? Well, the thing is, my PC is about close to 4 years old, believe it or not. Yeah, see, it's acting up a little bit. Let me just see what was. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it will continue climbing shortly, as long as it goes back on track, which seems to be what it seems to be doing. Yeah, I think it's trying to correct itself. Hopefully. Gonna turn left in a second. Yeah. Good, good. Just flying over a big city there. I think that's Coventry. I should really avoid installing beta versions of X-Plane. Bit risky doing that on a stream, isn't it? But that's alright. Seems to be okay at the minute. Let's see. What am I looking for? Okay, yeah, it seems to be okay now. So next waypoint is 405 at 9,000 feet, and then after that it should start climbing again. Top of cruise is just before Daventry. Sean, actually the clouds that you're seeing here is courtesy of Ultra Weather XP. Thank you, Robert. Okay, see the auto throttle switched off. That's I know what it is. You see, this is a bug, so what I'm going to have to do is idle the throttles on my Warthog, and it should take care of itself, because it thinks it's activated, but when you idle it, it seems to be okay. So now it'll take care of it itself. And we're climbing again. It's good news. So let's do standard bearer. Standby even. It's looking good, isn't it? So I don't know if you guys, how many of you are part of the X-Plane Facebook group? Okay, you can see, look what the aircraft is doing. It's not holding speed. So I might have to do this manually. So we need 290. It's not doing VNAV for whatever reason. Not sure why, but okay, so we just go back to this. Let's tune in Southampton. And then we need arrival. What was it? I think it was just 20, wasn't it? Arrival. Should do. Let's do. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've buggered it up now. Let's just check. Let's get rid of all these stations. Yeah. See, that's why I shouldn't have played with it. And then let's get rid of this one too. Where's Sam? I think Sam's okay. I think that might be okay. Let's just put that there. Good, good. Fixed. Should have already switched off the landing lights and... Cool. Okay, why the hell is it descending now? What is going on? I'm gonna have to do this manually again. So guys, if you don't download beta versions of stuff, just expect it to go wrong. I normally do this quite often, even in stream, so, but it's never been this bad. It's because I confused the hell out of this FMC. And yeah, you're right. You know what? It is Ryanair. Beautiful. Lovely. Does look very good, doesn't it? Cabin pressure, I think it's already set to... it's reset, of course, because we reloaded the aircraft. Let's hope no one passes out. Can leave all that. Okay, the thing is, we have to try and figure out where the top of cruise is. I wonder if I put it back on VNav, is it gonna be okay? Most definitely not, is it? Alright, let's get back to this. Wishful thinking. I would have thought we'd have at least top of... okay, we'll start descending just before Compton, I think, when we get over Gloucester. I think that should be alright. Yeah, this flight has been quite interesting so far, hasn't it? It's part of the fun, isn't it? Another message should come up in just a second. There we go. So I'm using real weather here, so it's depicting what's actually going on out there. So you're going to assume we're doing this one. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna start descending now. Yeah, we definitely need to start descending now. It's always surprising how quick it can travel. Okay, I think we need to get the air brakes out, don't we? Yep, not far to go now, so it's good that we have this kind of, I don't know if what you guys call it, Robert, you probably know. So this green line which predicts when we're going to hit the altitude set here, so 4,000 feet. Can't remember the name of it. So Compton's coming up 11435. So it's 11 nautical miles. Love the textures. Look at that. Thank you, Robert. Very useful. Altitude prediction arc. I think there's another name for it, isn't there? So let's just see what Zach's got. Okay. It's a little bit shaky. It's not what I wanted actually. Approach. That's the one. 11075. And set course, that's all good. That's sorted. Okay, we'll leave it 2800, I think that's fine. Okay, we're about to enter the clouds. So if you want to be given altitude at Pepys, then roll on or off the descent in feet per minute, sure. I understand. Could slow it down a little bit, can't we? Just, let's bring in the air brakes. Love that effect. That's so cool. Look at that. See the sun rays. Sun rays through the clouds. Okay, slow down our rate of descent even more. Like 50 feet per minute, that should be okay. See, I'm not concentrating here. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close. There we go. Localizer is alive, and so is the glide slope. Slow this beast down now.
As we go.
Thank you, Robert. So we can get it 2979. There we go. Sorted. Okay, we're not going to be able to see much now. I'm afraid.
2500.
There's a very low layer of haze and cloud, as you can see. Look at that. It's amazing. Okay, we're just about to intercept the localizer now. Okay, let's get the flaps down. Okay, so there is a slight issue with Explain B5, which is part of the runway lights don't show up. I don't know if some of you have noticed that. What do you mean, Sean? No, this plane is definitely not Delta, it's Ryanair. So not too far now. Still slightly to the right of the runway, but we are going to make a slight right turn once we intercept that waypoint there. That'll do. Well, actually you can control that, Sean. So it's all to do with this setting here. Cloud shadow power. Yeah, I know what you mean, but you can change that. Runway in sight. Get the undercarriage down. Excuse me. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Nicholas. I wasn't ignoring. The scenery is south of England, by Orbex, and we're just about to arrive in Southampton Airport. Echo Golf Hotel India. Beautiful scenery, isn't it? Okay, let's do this.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude 7.
Set the trim. See what I'm saying about the runway lights? We've got slight tailwind now. 10 knot tailwind. Should be okay.
400.
That's right, who needs a light? $300. 200. Pretty decent approach.
100.
See the mark exactly where we're going to hit.
50,
Touch the
40,
ground.
30.
Right about here.
10.
Ooh, that was a bit harsh. Not sure if that was XP realistic, making it seem a little bit harsher than what it really was, but we'll see from the replay.
knots.
I'm going to use up almost the whole runway, I think. It's going well until touchdown. It was definitely harsher than what I would have liked it to be. Yes, that's what I should have said. I'm just simulating Ryanair, guys. Perfectly normal flight. That was definitely one of the more interesting flights I've had to do on a live stream. So we just landed in Southampton, south of England. Taxiing a little bit too fast here. Let's get all these lights off. We'll do a replay in a second and see how bad that landing actually was. I'll do. Your Ryanair landing reminded me of a video with British Airways 787 land Lukla just for tea. I hope that was a simulation video. I'd be interested to see a 787 land in Lukla. Let's do the replay and see. Because sometimes the XP Realistic just exaggerates the touchdown. You see? Okay, there was a bounce. There was definitely a bounce. But it wasn't as bad as it made it out to be. Try again. Here we go. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? A bit shaky there. Yeah, that's I think why it looked worse from inside that bounce. Ooh, yeah, that's not good landing. Looked worse from that angle. Spines remained relatively intact. That landing, yeah, I think so. It was definitely bouncy, but I think it was very much similar to a real Ryanair landing, wouldn't you say, guys? Okay, I want to show you guys this. This is amazing. In fact, let's change it up a little bit. Go south. Let's do this. This aircraft is a lot of fun. It's extremely realistic as well. Okay, not that livery. Paint job. Let's go for that one. Thank you, Graham. Speak to you soon. Have a good night. Hi, Paul. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. So how many of you guys are part of the Facebook, I think I asked earlier, but I can't remember if anyone answered. Our Facebook group. Let me just... Robert, are you able to link our Facebook group? Explain. If you're not, you should go ahead and join. We'll get you approved. There's a couple of questions you have to answer, but it shouldn't be hard for you guys to know the answers to the questions that we ask. It's yeah, the weather here is not great. Sheesh. Yeah, that's okay. Adds to the realism, doesn't it? Okay, that's secure. Let's get this. This is a lot of fun, guys. Seriously cool plane to fly. I am not on Discord, no. Perhaps we should start one up soon. Robert's been trying to get me to do it for some time. Before we get started, I want to show you some cool stuff about this aircraft, guys. Check this out. So you can essentially pull it around. Let's see, there's parking brakes on. Okay, let's see why it's not moving. Let's go in. Okay, it should move. Yeah, that's strange. The idea of it is that you can push it or pull it, so you can put it in a hangar. It's a really cool little feature. For some reason it's not, and you can do this walk around as well, so you can check. Make sure everything is all good. It's good because it just teaches you about stuff that you may not necessarily already know. Light check. Toggle lights. Yeah, you can check all the lights if they're working. Anywho. Let's get all this switched off. Yeah, it's amazing cockpit, it really is. The level of detail in this is just incredible. Insane. Anyway, let's get it started up. Clear prop. Let's get a bit of... See, a parking brake is set. Okay, that's the undercarriage, it means it's down. Okay, that's cool. That's a parking brake right there. Strobe shouldn't already be on, there we go. Or landing light. Okay, let's do this. Alberto, welcome to the stream, and hello, Ruffle Waffles. Great name. Anyone else I haven't said hi to, welcome to the stream. changing the rudder setting, the curve, definitely has made a difference. Or it looks quite gloomy, but we'll get over this shortly, over this fog and horrible weather. I am using real weather, that's why it is what it is. Ooh. I think I need to adjust the toe brake as well, because the toe brakes seem a little bit too sensitive as well. So now we're at Shoreham, which is also by Orbex. So Southampton Airport was at Orbex Scenery, and so is this. Okay, let's get some flaps. Let's just line this up first. Landing lights on, and strobe light on. I believe you can, Sean. Let me just check. Just like the yaw, I'm pretty sure you can adjust. Yeah, you can. There you go. That's what I want. About there. Let's do the same for the other one. Cool. There's flaps. That'll do. Okay, let's go flying. Ooh. It's a bit twitchy. Very foggy, isn't it? Let's go over this thick layer of fog. You can have a nice browse around. Yeah, Sean, it's amazing that they allow you to control the sensitivity now. It really, really is cool. It's about time. It was annoying me a lot as well. Oh, hello. Hang on a minute. Okay. I think I may have forgot to put the anti-ice. Sheesh. By the way, this aircraft is extremely realistic, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm not familiar with. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this is not good. Let's try the engine restart quickly. Where the hell are we? Can't see the airport. I'm gonna have to get that undercarriage down quickly. Oh my god, this is terrible. Landing in some random field. Oh shit. Oh my god, what the hell happened there? Shit. Okay. Robert? And any other real pilots? Can you please explain what just happened? Pitot heat was on, cabin heat. That's interesting. I have no idea what just happened there. In fact, we can probably see it. Maintenance report. Sorry about that, guys. At least the landing was alright. Eject, yeah. Ice, that's what I'm wondering. So... let's go to the next page. Fan stopped. Okay, so that can't be... battery... what the hell? That's really bizarre. Okay. Can't be fuel, can it? No. Okay. See if it's going to do this for us now. I'm wondering if it is carb ice. So what's all this down here? Defrost. So is it Robert, if I pull it, does that activate it? Because look, I've got cabin heat. What's this here? Cabin vent. Carb heat. Is it pull to activate? Because that could be where I went wrong. I'll have to try and take off from here. Let's get a bit more flaps. Let me go straight ahead. Let's do it. Let's try and get over those trees. That was scary, especially in this weather. I can't see anything. So where the hell is the airport? Oh, it's behind us. Oh, we're going north. Damn, that's crazy. I was heading south. Just shows this weather's... you have to really be careful. Because we're going into that cloud layer again. I wonder if it's going to freak out again. So pull to activate. Yeah, it must have been carb ice. Carburetor. I didn't pay attention to the temperatures. This, by the way, guys, as you tell, this aircraft is simulated, so it's study level. Okay. That's better. So the airport is here somewhere. I'll try and get over this cloud layer and then we can see where we are. Where the hell is the airport? Yeah, that's what you want to hear from a pilot, isn't it? That's what you get if you don't plan. Just go out flying. Okay, we're almost over the sea. Shoreham. Should be on this side, under our wing. Oh, we've gone too far towards Brighton, I think. Although I can't see the pier. Oh, there we are. We're right over Shoreham. It's all good, guys. I know exactly where I am now. Yeah, I've flaps up already. This plane is absolutely amazing to fly. It really is. It's just so smooth. I quite like the seating position here as well. Yeah, I'm really liking ultra weather. It's a lot better than the default clouds and sky textures in my opinion. Even the water, check out the water. Who wants to see a landing in this extreme weather? Just set the trim. Hold altitude. Yep. It's brilliant, isn't it, Robert? That's so cool. Yeah, no, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have. Okay, let's head back this way. Yeah, the lighting's good too with Ultra Weather XP. So who have we got here in this live stream? Where are you all from, guys? Not many familiar faces this evening. It's quite interesting. You probably don't want to be this far out at sea in this small plane when the weather is the way it is. Paul from Belfast. Ruffle Waffles from Northern Ireland. Cool. Coming to Northern Ireland soon for work. Will be my first time. Looking forward to it. That'd be cool, Robert. Share it on chat. Okay, let's do that. Sure this is simulated quite accurately, but it's and I'm pretty sure it's this laggy in real life too. Okay, you're gonna start getting noisy now. There's the airfield down, alright. So it's warning us because of the undercarriage. Want to see a stall? Sure thing. I didn't pay attention to the speed, what the stall speed was. It doesn't say it on here, on this. Let's try again. That's 70. Okay, 60 knots. I was already freaking out. It's crazy, flying in this weather you just very quickly lose your bearings. Okay, the airport is this way. Alberto from California, cool, I love California. Did road trip from San Diego all the way up to San Francisco and then from San Francisco to Vegas. It was really cool. Of course, Robert's from Williamsburg. I knew that already. Just overflying the airport now. I love what Olbex has done. It's just really cool. Seems to be clearing up a little bit. Not quite as foggy. Don't know if that will change in a second. Ah, there we go. Don't know why it does that. I'll say explain for you. Okay, let's attempt this landing. It is quite a long drive, yeah, and we did it in 2.5 weeks. We took our time, it was good, really good. I think my favourite places would... San Diego's really nice. I think San Francisco is probably top of the list for me. That's a really cool place. Okay. We're slightly off to the right. I wondered whether there was a silencer, Robert. I have to try and find it. Oh, stall speed already. Guess we already learnt that a second ago, so shouldn't be a surprise. Yeah, it's a little bit dodgy to taxi, not because I've turned down the sensitivity, it's more about excuse me, just wants to veer to the right for some reason. You see, I have to give it quite a lot of left rudder. I think in certain conditions, visibility conditions, those taxi lights should come on. So it's quite tricky to taxi. You really have to battle. Sorry if you're getting motion sickness with all the swaying. Yeah, I think it is probably because of the torque factor that's causing it to do that, but it's a little bit exaggerated. See, just randomly it was just suddenly turn for no reason. Sounds are great. I think there's a slight fault here with this airport because it thinks we're on rough terrain. Check this out. Hence the bouncing around. I think there's only a slight section of this which is smooth. So, don't know whether it's something I did wrong or if it's just the scenery. This bit coming up on the right hand side I think here is smooth. It's like a proper taxiway. Sure, there's a bit here. Maybe it's coming up. Okay, maybe I was imagining it. Yeah, perhaps so. Here we go, this bit. See, this is smooth. If you haven't in real life, you should go and visit this airfield. It's really cool. Of course, if you live in Britain, that is. If you live in California, this might be a bit of a trek for you. Okay, let's see if this thing works now. Okay, fair enough. There we go. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Let's push it back here. All I'm doing here is just using the joystick. There we go. Let's go inside. It's cool, isn't it? Yes, of course I have played FSX. I think FS95, I think it was my first one. Let's change the weather. Let's make it a little bit brighter. In fact, let's just go here. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? So guys, I'm going to let one of you choose which aircraft I should fly. I have quite a lot here. Would you like to see a fast jet, like a Hawk? This beast? Or would you like to see any of those? So V-Sky Labs have sponsored me, and they've given me access to every aircraft they've ever made, which is pretty cool. So if you guys want to see any of that, got the Citation by Coronado. If you haven't noticed already, I've been sponsored by Orbex as well, which is pretty cool. So as soon as they release new download add-ons, I'm just going to try and make videos and streams of those as soon as possible. Any preference, guys? Yeah, the reality expansion packs is amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, someone wants to see the Citation Hawk. Okay, more of you want to see the Hawk. Hawk it is. So we do that. Let's do Hawk. Quite like this one. This is a pretty cool design. Let's go with that. Mike SR71. I would, but I'm really bad at flying that thing. It's really hard to fly. It's okay, just about okay takeoff and flying straight and level. Landing is impossible. I don't think I've ever landed the SR71. We can check out that Citation afterwards if you guys like. I'm okay with that. Hopefully this won't take too long to load. I'm trying to remember if I've done the setting for the rudders. Hope so. Okay, let's do this. Let's get flaps. Yep, that'll do it. Are we ready? Let's head towards the sea. Something I wanted to see out of here. There they are. Yes, I do have the Mark Loop. Do you guys want me to fly over the Mark Loop? Yeah, there are actually windmills in the ocean, especially in the English Channel, like I just showed you. There's an area by Dover which has hundreds of them. Love this view, it's so cool. Okay, let's attempt to land this thing. Sounds on this is amazing. I'm gonna stall this, I feel. Too fast. That's close. Yeah, this is definitely not a jet that you can fly in Shoreham Airport. Just about take off, but land, it's going to be tricky. Should we try Mark Loop, guys? Trying to remember where Mark Loop is. There's an airport that I have to can't even remember what it is. There's an airport kind of close to Mark Loop, but I just can't remember what it's called. Is RF Valley near there? Could try RF Valley. Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember. Let me check. What it's called? I think it's... I'm not even going to be able to pronounce it actually. Yeah, I'm looking at it on Google Maps now. It's called... This is it here. That's the one. That's the closest one. RF Valley is a good. It's a good choice, to be fair. Okay, hopefully it won't take too long. It's pretty cool scenery around there. Let's make it middle of the afternoon. There we go. Yeah, the Nat will be pretty cool, Robert. I'd love to fly the Nat in this. Yeah, I love the scenery. It's amazing. The sounds are amazing, aren't they? That should be a bit better now, more realistic. Okay, I believe Maclube is just beyond this valley here. But we're going the other way, and they normally go opposite way I'm going. So, I think this is it. So they're normally up there, see on the road, on the left hand side. Let's simulate this properly, shall we? So I'm pretty sure this is where they sit. And they come through there. There's the aircraft. Too fast. Thank you. I'm glad you like the scenery. I didn't make it. Pretty damn cool though, isn't it? So I'm pretty sure this is it here. Correct me if I'm wrong guys, but it's very similar to the videos. Just before they get to the end of here, they go through here and then you see the lake. Pretty much exactly the same as here. There's the lake there, up ahead. Love the fact that you can see our shadow down there, that's so cool. See it? a bit risky doing it this view, because I can't see what's behind me. Ooh, see what I'm saying? Oh, damn, that was close. Yeah, it certainly is the danger zone. Yeah, this is Wales. It's really cool. Look at that scenery. Insane. Let's head back towards that valley again. That's interesting. What was that there? I've seen that before. That's a little bit too low. How fast can this go? That's a good question. So we're doing 500 knots right now. It's a jet trainer, so I don't think it goes as fast as some of the other jets. I know there's a fighter variant of it, but it's not. It's a proper combat jet. Cool bridge down there. Can you imagine doing this in real life? It'd be amazing. It is quite hard to make out sheep at this resolution. I could do this for hours, seriously, so much fun. So we're heading back this way. Oops. Back towards the valley. Okay, got wrong. Back this way. And shortly return to the right. That's my bearings for a second. That's right. Yeah, good. Now to the right. Yeah, XP Realistic is brilliant. It really adds another layer of realism. I struggle to be without it, to be honest. It's incredible, isn't it? Look at that. It's surprising X-Plane hasn't done this. It can't be. I'm not a coder, but I'm sure as a team they can figure it out. No, I can't imagine, Robert, sadly. Well, I can imagine, but I can't really know what it's like. It's amazing. I had the opportunity to do it, but it didn't work out. Look at that, it's a train. Goes right across the water, that's cool. Incredible scene, seriously. Well done, all backs. Good question, Sean. I think it is the most fun I've experienced in Spain. It's very, very detailed. I must admit the hot-ass joystick I have really makes this a lot easier to fly. Hot-ass warthog. Maybe not from this view. Trying to make out my shadow, but I can't see it. So cool. Unfortunately, I don't have a coupon. I do try and get you guys freebies and giveaways. I'm trying to get voucher codes from various developers, but no. It's so cool, you can just do this for hours on end. It's real scenery, so it just doesn't get boring, you're just constantly exploring new scenery. And by the way, XP Realistic, you can get it from xprealistic.com, I think. So whereabouts are we now? Wow. If we continue straight, I'm going to head towards Gloucester. Check out those windmills coming up there at 1 o'clock. I don't know if you can see that. This is probably not loud. I'll tell you what I realised the other day, guys. Check this out. If you see the way they're pointing, okay, this is the detail that Olbex goes to, because they're pointing to the left. If we change the wind direction, go that way. Notice what happens when I unpause it. See? Change the direction. It's neat, isn't it? I mean, that's really, really detailed. Loving the scenery. Ah, that's interesting. Well, good find, Goosebumps. Of course, Black Friday. Okay, so external view sounds probably a little bit too loud when I'm talking. Apologies for that. Okay, we're going to head to Gloucester. We're going to land there, and that's where we're going to end the stream today. So I haven't even got autopilot switched on. Look how smooth it is. Incredible. Yeah, this is a real fun plane to fly, as you can see. All the reset buttons there. We're not hopefully too far. Yep, at the speed we're travelling, which is almost 500 knots. Maybe a few minutes before we get there. It's Shobden. There's some cool little airfields around here, by the way. You have to try and figure out get the audio done properly, because it's annoying. I'm having to constantly tweak it. Yeah, there's all sorts of settings here. I'm going to touch some of them because there's a visor. I don't know what that does. I'm going to open the canopy, that's for sure. How we doing? I really ought to check fuel levels. I'm not sure how fast this is. It's not too bad. It'll be fine. Thank you, Robert. I was checking it whilst you were... So what's the burn rate in this? Anyone know? I mean, look at that. It's just... You could almost think it's real. If you guys haven't subscribed yet or liked the stream, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Starting to do a lot more giveaways now. Sure you guys like giveaways. East. Oh, good now. Ah, I can make out the River 7 now. I know exactly where I am. Getting pretty close now. Go low level now because we've got the forest at Dean coming up. That would be pretty cool to see, I think, at low level. Ah, congratulations, Goosebumps. You will not regret it. My PC seems to be loading something, so it's stuttering just a little bit. Ultra weather is just depicting those clouds very, very accurately. That's a lot of trees. I suppose that's what you get in the forest. Clouds, I'm using XP Realistic. That for me is the most realistic right now. If you guys think the same. Looks pretty damn good. And it takes care of the colours of the sky, sunset, water effects. Okay, we're getting pretty close now. Get the air brakes. It's crazy how realistic this looks. I could make out exactly where I am just based on what I'm looking at. It's just so good. This river there floods terribly when it rains a lot. Yeah, clear skies in England. We do have them. We had a pretty good summer this year. Damn, what's that, Robert? Is that NASCAR? Thank you, Black Knight. How are you, by the way? There's the airport. So this is my local airfield, and I believe it just got rated the busiest GA airport in the UK. We live right by the GCHQ, which is the UK equivalent of the Pentagon, as you can see down there. It's near my hometown. That's what I should have done, Robert, you're right. I want to show you guys GCHQ, which is pretty cool, that big donut there. Landing lights. Snow Golem, mod for what exactly? What you're referring to? I will try greasy landing. I can't promise. This thing is quite tricky to land, to be fair. I'm not making excuses. Bounce. Could have been a lot worse. We'll have a look at replay and see. Oops. So the original, so this Hawk, the way you would steer it would just toe brakes in a real thing, and they Just Flight did that with this aircraft, but it was impossible, I would say. So there's a little number you can adjust in the script, aircraft script. So it uses fictionary rudder kind of control. So that's what I've done. I'm good, thank you, Black Knight. Your side of the keyboard. Guess that's probably an accurate way to describe it. Do you guys want to see a replay? Okay, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've flown this aircraft. And I can't remember where the fuel switch off is. I fly so many different aircrafts and it's so easy to forget. I think it's near the throttle here, but nope. There we go. Cool little jet, I really like it. Let's lift up his visor. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see if the replay will still work. Let's move this back a little bit. Thank you, Robert. So this is why it's good to have Robert here. A real world pilot, jet pilot. Robert's Jagjet, by the way, guys. Ah, that was not too bad. There's the bounce. So although Robert's acting as my co-pilot, really he's a captain. Believe it or not, that was one of my best landings in the Hawk. It's quite a tricky one. So just before I go, I promised to show some of you this. It's not where we want. Let's do. For those of you who wanted to see the citation, eject. Imagine ejecting and landing. Not sure if you would survive actually. Would the parachute deploy just before you hit the ground, I wonder? So, here's the lovely Citation. This really cool jet. The level of detail on this is pretty damn good as well. Make it a little bit more ambient, shall we? Yeah, let's get all the lights on. Landing lights. Okay. So Robert should be very familiar with this. How many hours have you flown in this, Robert? Indeed they do, Sean. This is by Coronado. And I'll tell you, this is the first one I'm really impressed with, because normally with Coronado you can't run it very well because of the frames, but this is really well optimized, as you can see. Little rocket. You stopped counting. Yeah, I'm sure it's several thousand hours, right? So where's the anti-skid then? There's a lot of switches here. Yeah, this thing's like a rocket. Sean, I think it's supposed to be study level. I can't remember now again, because I fly so many aircraft in X-plane. It's easy to lose track. Where's the altitude? There we go. Over speed. Okay. right of gear lever and above. Ah, there it is, yes. Sorry, gear lever. Okay, so is this for landing and taking off? And does it have auto throttle as well? We have to set manual thrust. It's not what I wanted. Where is that view? There you go, look at that. It's cool. Ooh, that sunset looks good. You see what I'm saying about the sky textures, clouds, even the water? Yeah, ultra weather XP is where it's at. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Sean haven't found that switch yet. Let's approach into Bristol. And I would definitely call it a night. Not very far. In fact, see Bristol there in the distance. Where's the lights? This one here. Heater off. Okay. Not even gonna know where the hell to find that. I need to learn how to fly this aircraft. You need to help me out. Alcohol on? That's interesting. That's a good question, actually. What do you think, Robert? Is this a pretty realistic depiction of the Citation? Is that too dark, or is it okay? Is that better, guys? Yeah, these guys look really happy. Not. So where the hell is the source selector? I have no idea. There's quite a lot to it, isn't there? Make sure we're still descending here. Ah. So what did you say? Source selectors on for pressure. Is this it? Normal. Yeah, very true. We need to do that. You know what, I think the lights need a little bit more power. I think this is a bit better. Air brakes. Thank you, Robert. There's going to be a completely different approach.
2500.
Ah, I think. There we go. Yeah, that's quite odd, isn't it? Explain Beta 5 it's missing some of the runway lights. I've seen it being reported.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Okay, let's do this. Strange, isn't it, how the runway lights look?
400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Ooh,
10.
stall. Whoops. Hit a bump. That's interesting. I guess it's because of the reverse thrusters. Thank you, Robert, for the advice. Good to have a real Citation pilot here in the stream. Yeah, I definitely need to learn how to fly this properly. I'm not even going to know how to do the shutdown sequence. I know there's these kind of switches on the throttle which I need to lift up from what I remember. it's quite fiddly. You lift these up. I'm not convinced that one did that. Nope. Let's try again. Did it work? Is it that fiddly in real life? You see, still. There we go. Okay, let's see the replay before we call it a night. Neat little aircraft, isn't it, guys? Damn, the colour of the sky is very orange. Not too bad landing, what do you think? Yeah, not sure what happened there. Jesus. Anyway, that's all I have time for this evening, guys. Thank you for joining me. It was good fun. I've seen quite a lot this evening. Not sure how long the stream was on for. 2 hours, pretty much. So thank you. As I say, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'll hopefully try and do more streaming in the coming days. But until then, thank you for joining, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks, guys. Good night. And thank you, Robert, for moderating, because these guys have been very, very tricky to handle. And thanks for the advice as well. Good night, guys.